What's a red flag? Oh yeah.
It would take us another episode to describe that. Morning run or midnight trainings.
Morning run.
But I know now how to bother you.
I like when you mention it everyday athlete. I do train every day to become a good athlete.
Alright, I'm out of questions now.
Ah.
You did it great. Oh,
Thank you, Maighna. It was really fun.
Thank
3, 2, 1, rolling. Oh, 3, 6, 5, rolling.
yo! Today on MG Radio, we have an absolute powerhouse. You know, someone who lives life in motion, I would say. Yeah. So, he's an athlete, he's a runner, he's a dancer, and whatnot. He's a martial artist, you know. And you have been into like the into Brazilian jiu-jitsu championship also. He has won matches, like so many medals. And apart from the achievements, I believe the one thing which we can admire, which everyone admires about you, is he is more of a community founder, a supporter, and the inspiration to the people like us, so that we can sometimes go out, have fun, also do something. But there's more to him. So please welcome Dora on the MG Radio. Welcome to the MG Radio, Dora.
Thank you, Maighna, for having me. Yeah, quite overwhelming and quite shy. Thanks for the great intro. Yeah.
I tried.
I would never associate myself with so many tags, though I do random things. Because it's just me. I like to try new things. Yeah, and they excite me. So I'm never scared of trying new things. So I would never tag myself as a dancer, as just an athlete. I'm more of everything. I don't want to have like a tagline. Just because I don't want that to get up to my head. So I just keep trying random stuff.
Well, that's lovely. That's lovely. I think the thrill you chase for the thrill. You do not chase the titles.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's good. You should learn that. Okay, so I have a lot of questions actually. So I will try my best that I won't bore you with the question, but still I would like to know your journey, your story. Like how did it started? Your curiosity, your thrill into the things, because even you do not like the titles, but you still do so many things.
Yeah.
You're working professional as well. Apart from that, you are the one of the everyday people which we need to look up to. Okay, all right. I'm not buttering, but okay. So how did it start? Like the journey, and also how is it going, and where do you see it?
Okay. So me being a hostel kid, like I've been brought up in hostels my entire childhood. Like my dad put me in hostel when I was 4 years old. I don't know why. And a few years in, I realized that I was a misfit. Like I had no interest in any particular sport. Like nothing used to excite me. Cricket. I used to watch people do many things around me. And have you ever been in hostels?
No, but I am getting your feeling.
Yeah, you being in hostel, you need to find your own tribe. You can't be that one kid, who has nothing to talk with.
They'll eat you alive.
Yeah, you feel that you feel very alone. You feel left out, and I felt that for initial days, initial years. I wouldn't say days, initial years of my life, and then I'm like, okay, no matter what, I'll just go try. Try every sport which comes on my way. And then I started with cricket, and then I realized I suck at it. And then I started volleyball, and then I suck at it. And I started Coco. So Coco is a good journey. Like I always loved running. I just love the feel of air touching my face and me moving my hands. I just love running. I just love the feel of it. And my coach, who was also a Coco coach, who was also the Coco coach for my school, he asked me like, "Are you interested to come play for the boys Coco team?" It was during my 8th class. I'm like, "Yeah," and then he took me to the team, and that's when I felt belonged. Like there were 12 people with me who I can share stuff with. We used to travel together. We used to go out for schools. We used to have breakfast together. We used to skip classes together for the practice, and it felt fun. I mean, skipping classes is fun in school days because it makes you look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you being in the classroom and there'll be one guy, walking up in the corridor. He'll be like, "Boys, Coco team,
Let's go.
sir, is calling. I think you guys, it's the time for you to practice." I used to love it. For us humans, what excites us the tribes we found, yeah,
Through
the
these
tribe,
sports.
yeah, through the sports. And we would love to be associated with a particular group, a particular set of people.
Yeah.
And that's where my excitement started, because me having a rough childhood, trying to fit in, trying to uh, you know find like people who I'm comfortable with, trying to find people who get along with me, trying to find people who vibe with me. I did find hard time in that. I was a fat kid, like I was really fat. I
You
was
were?
Yeah, I was around 90 kgs. I'll
No.
probably share my image so that you can put it somewhere across. To answer your
Yeah.
to answer your question precisely, me being a misfit is what raised the curiosity within me to go try new things. And that's how I ended up trying multiple, things, so that I can find that sweet spot, or that right tribe where I can fit in. What makes me feel excited to try new things is this: to find myself, being a part of different communities, find myself being belonged. Growing up as a misfit, this is a big deal for me. And if you ask me about my inspiration ever since my childhood, people would hate me if I say this: I have no inspiration. Because I do admire people. I admire many people. I admire boxers, I admire runners, I admire actors. I do look up to them, but I don't take them as inspirations, because I believe inspirations are just images of persons we create of ourselves. Because there's always a good, bad, ugly side of a person which we don't know, and maybe you don't want to know. Yeah, that's no wrong. So that's one of the reasons I have no inspirations, but I do admire people's work.
That's a lovely take. Really.
And if you ask me about the future, I would just love to keep trying and see where it goes.
But I'll see that in your next video.
Yeah,
So
there
then
you go.
we'll record again then
Yeah.
in the next episode.
Sure. Say hi, Suraj. That's Suraj.
Hey. Hi, I know Suraj.
Yeah. Suraj.
Oh my god, hi.
She's doing a podcast.
During the episode,
Yeah.
How are you? How are you? Hello everyone, meet Suraj. Say hi.
Hi, Suraj. There you go.
Lovely. Many people don't say that, and I think sometimes when we see, like, growing up in India especially, it can be hard sometimes. So where everybody wants to be a hero of their own life, and sometimes we do not have that, like, growing up. It's a very much similar story I have also, actually. That's why I got into sports in the schools. I was the house captain, because there I used to feel like I belong. I used to feel like I have the power over here. Like, it's something unique, it's something I can bring of myself, and that we do not admit, or maybe we do not realize, because over the time all the details, everything, like, fades away. But, like, you reminding this, yeah, it's like memories, like, flashing, and everything is coming and going out of my mind. Oh, that was amazing. So
I believe everyone over there who's a misfit can relate to what we're relating.
yeah, so that is how you started. Where do you see this going? And a little bit about your journey, like, into martial arts and your championship, and you've been to many
Okay.
countries as well.
Yeah. So where do I, first of all, like, I'll just break down your question. Where do I see this going? The curiosity never ends. I still don't mind trying a new sport. I still don't mind trying a new skill.
Mhm.
So I always love to upskill myself, so that the curiosity never ends. There's no, like, end point. And considering things I'm doing, my martial arts journey was during COVID. I was in my second year of bachelor's. We had lockdown where I'm supposed to come back to my hometown. That's when I decided to move to Hyderabad to learn this martial art called Brazilian jiu-jitsu. And back in my college, there used to be a club called Fight Club, and they used to practice this particular martial arts. But due to my busy schedule, me being a part of different clubs and doing multiple things, I wasn't able to give time for that particular sport, because I always wanted to, learn. But there's a clash between, jiu-jitsu classes and my basketball classes. And me being the captain, I had to go for the practice. So one of my good friend, he's still a good friend. He's in Canada now,
Mhm.
and he's the one who suggested me that I should try the sport. So he gave me the contact of my coach back then, who was in Hyderabad. So I
Mhm.
moved to Hyderabad. I met my coach, and there were just three people in the dojo, in our studio, in the studio, and there's like a small studio. And I started practicing, and slowly started this in 2021. And I kept pushing myself. And then I moved to Manipal for my masters. That's where I trained at this gym called Superhuman. Over there, I took up the sport seriously. My coach over there is the one who motivated me to go out, compete, and so that gives me more exposure, and that's how I learned the sport more. And slowly, I moved to Hyderabad. Once I got my remote job, I moved to Hyderabad, and then my coach over here in Hyderabad, who's not here with us, he's from Japan. He moved back to Japan. He's the one who motivated me to go out and compete. Like, why only within India? I've done a couple of competitions in Delhi and down Chennai, Goa, Mumbai, Kolkata. No, not in Kolkata, just Mumbai. And then next, I've been to Japan. It's IBJJF Worlds. Yeah. If you ask me where my jiu-jitsu journey is going, it's so next year I'll be going to Japan again to compete in the competitions. So I keep competing. Thank
My
you.
God.
I keep competing. Yeah, that's what I do.
Oh, that's lovely. The thrill it gives. Also, there's a lot of learning, I believe.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
heard about that. The discipline, the power of discipline.
yeah,
It's something like on the next level, I believe.
yeah. It is. It is. You stick to a sport and you learn a martial art. It'll give you lots of discipline, and you get too many learnings from it. Yeah,
The endurance it builds, I believe, na?
yeah. That being a physical aspect.
But
I was talking
talking
about
about
the mental.
the mentally how it prepares
Yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah. It'll
It
make you
also
strong
and
and
patient as well.
yeah, yeah.
Kung Fu Karate. So you have some moves also. We'll do that maybe in the last someday. There must be so many benefits also of it. So I just wanted to know about what are the learnings you have learned so far out of this journey.
Okay. Oh, there are not many. There's just one. Consistency. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just consistency. Let's say you want to learn something, just be consistent. Just be consistent. Show up every day and make sure you're manifesting it in the right way. If your intent is good, you're gonna learn it in the right way. So this is one learning. I'm not going to confuse you with 2 to 3 points. Just one learning, which is consistency. Consistency, intent, manifestation. That's what make you good in whatever you're trying to learn.
And it worked. It's this is the hard part. Consistency. This
Yeah.
is the hard part. How
Yeah.
did you do that? Like I'm sure you are young and you don't like to chill around or do other stuff, or sometimes it's been a week or a month or something. Let's try something. These things never like bother you. Came into your mind.
Oh, can you come again?
Like we being into the modern world, we're the young people of the modern world, and so there are a lot of distraction also.
Yeah, yeah.
So what about those distractions whenever they come? Still, how are you able to be consistent?
Again, my I never considered the sports which I am in, let's say running, basketball, jiu-jitsu, as a pain in the ass. You can just
That's
be.
your fun. No, we won't. That's okay.
So they were never a pain in the ass for me. I always love doing it. This is fun for me. Yeah, I think people these days. I mean, I would prefer I would prefer a good sparring session than a clubbing session. I would prefer a good dance session where an instructor is teaching you dance than going and dancing in a pub. So I seriously hate. I mean, it's just me. Just that's how I am. I might be boring for many people. I might sound boring for many people, but that's what I prefer.
That's
Like,
your definition of fun.
yeah,
You enjoy that.
yeah. Since I enjoy it, I don't have. There are no other third party factors which I consider as distractions.
You've killed the distraction already. What else
Yeah.
do you want?
Yeah.
Distraction? What? Nah, I have my life over here.
Yeah, I just love my life the way it is right now.
Lovely. That is how it should be. So also with that, does community plays an important role in that? Like how does a community, a group of people, like I'm sure you are able to do a lot of things by yourself. You enjoy. By now you have endured everything. Okay, so what is the role of a community into that? Whenever you're training, whether in training groups or the clubs, the people you're with,
Yeah.
is there an importance?
Yes, I believe community plays a really important role in us being social beings. We do need, support from people around us. That's what I meant when I said in the beginning of the podcast, when I said you need to find your own tribe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you surround yourself with the right people, and you end up doing the right things. And that's what we are trying to build with Communite, the right communities for you.
With that,
And I strongly believe
Mhm.
a good community plays an important role in whatever you're trying to do. Let's say you want to run, come join us in 365 Run Club. And what we're trying to do is build like a good running community. Build a community where people can come meet people who actually run. Yeah.
It gives you a sense of belongingness.
Yes. Yes.
Whenever I come to that run, so my schedule is also a very very busy schedules always, but I used to try to at least go on twice in a week for a run or something, or at least once in a week, but that is the only time. Like, it was so lovely, the runner's high, or I do not know, I'm too very new in the running and everything, but when I like hit my first 7.5k on the first day when I went there, oh, it was so amazing. I can understand
Good,
the
yeah.
people. Yeah, and they cheer you up. You feel like everybody is like they are the master of their own world, and people do that. So I think it is very
Yes.
important.
Yeah.
People always see the glory behind the competitions or the championships or everything. What is the unseen side of routine of an athlete? Like, unseen side.
Okay.
People don't talk about.
Glory can be exciting, but the unseen side is the most boring thing. It's very boring. Like I remember, I more than but enough today. You do remember only the time you stand on the podium. Yeah, that excites you more. But it's all the work you put behind the podium, which is you consistently showing up to the practices, you making sure holding yourself accountable and making sure you're not skipping any single workout. Let it be a marathon. There's lots of prep going behind it. I still remember when I did my first full marathon, and the kind of prep I've done for it. I used to make sure to wake up 5:30 in the morning and make sure to finish my run that particular day. And believe me, it's very boring and it's very hard to push yourself. But if you do, you're gonna love it when you make it to the podium. And I think that's how it's supposed to be. Many people don't talk about it, but the practice is the boring part. Also, the interesting part, which builds your way to the podium. So yeah, better not skip those boring days. You cannot skip those boring days and be like, I just want to have the excitement. I cannot practice. I just cannot practice and do like a 10 kilometers marathon and be like, oh,
Yeah,
my time is my time is bad. Doesn't work like that. You practice, you do the boring stuff, and then you enjoy your achievements.
After achievements.
Yeah.
After
The more boring your practice sessions are, the more exciting your achievements are. Yeah, there you go. A good tagline.
So what I'm understanding, like, we do that because we know what's the after feel about that.
Yes.
We need to bear these hardships, so that because we know, like, after a certain amount of time, or after that competition or whatsoever, the thing which we are going to feel. Earlier, what was that? Initially, our motivation to, so that we can feel this sense of belonging.
Yes.
And what was that with which helps you to keep going at that time when you didn't know what is the after effect?
Okay. If I'm getting you right, you're asking me what is motivating me to run.
What motivated you the first time? Okay. Now we can say that all the after thrills, all the after achievements, but at the first time, whether it was run or a sport.
Okay. There's no motivation factor as such for me. Let it be any sport. I just love to dive deep into it. I want to see how much I can learn. I want to see how much I can push myself in this particular sport. Yeah. Like let's say it's running. Uh, when I did my first 10 kilometers, I didn't believe myself. I'm like, oh, I ran 10 kilometers, which is which is the same distance from my uncle's house to my house. I just ran where I used to use my bike to go there. I just ran so much that felt like no more a big distance for me. Yeah, and that's what keeps pushing me. It's like how much more I can push myself as an athlete.
So that's crazy. Any advice you have for the first time, starters?
Just start. Just step on the start line and just start running. Let me run whatever. Just show up.
Yeah, don't overthink.
Just
Show
try
up.
it. Just try it.
Just
Yeah.
try it. Try it for the fun. That's
Yeah.
what I say.
Yeah.
You just have fun in your workout.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any setbacks, and how did you overcome that?
Setbacks. Okay.
You lost something or anything in the process, or
Okay.
you didn't win.
It did happen multiple times for me. I wouldn't say multiple. Many failures. Like I keep trying random stuff. I keep putting myself in competitions, and I do fail. I've uh, I've lost my previous IBJJF competition in jiu-jitsu. I lost a podium in one match, and the match before that I even lost that. That's the reason I'm going again. And talk about a recent failure. I lost HYROX podium in 3 seconds. That was devastating. Like that was sad. It was just 3 seconds I lost the podium, but that was not that I didn't take it as a setback. That I took it more like a push forward because I'm preparing for my next HYROX, and it's always the learnings. It's always the learnings. Every failure which I had in my life had a good learning from it. I took like a good learning from it. Yeah.
Positive side, like we learn anyways. It's
Yeah.
part of the life.
Yeah.
That's a great way to look at it. So how do you balance like these intense exercises, intense regime, physical intensity, and the mental peace?
Again, if you tend to do things you love, you'll find mental peace in things you do. So I find mental peace in running. I find mental peace in practicing my martial art. I find mental peace in playing basketball. I find mental peace in anything I want to do new. So yeah. There you go.
That's my fun. Why are you even asking that again, silly?
No, those were not my exact words, but
yeah.
they do mean that.
You should have understood by the Okay, I think we are almost done with all the big lengthy question or something, but I do have a rapid fire round just for fun.
Okay,
Yeah, this is fun. This is going to be
let's
fun.
go.
All right, so are you ready?
Yes. Shoot.
Yeah, it's normal. All right, you don't have to think
Okay.
how much. You need to answer fast, as
Okay.
fast as possible. All right. So, morning run or midnight trainings?
Morning run.
Cool. Music or silence during training?
Silence during trainings because I always prefer that, and that's what helped me, do my best PR in my marathon, in my previous marathon, and also while I started with listening to music and training in the beginning, but right now whenever I train, I don't listen to any music. I just focus on my muscle, and believe me, it does wonders.
I know, it's very safe. So I don't like listening to the music when I'm running because I like to do that essay. But I know now how to bother you. All right, next. Favorite recovery food?
Curd rice. It just feels good in my stomach.
Like khatti wali curd rice?
No.
What do you say?
Thanda wala curd rice.
Achha, curd rice is okay.
Yeah.
That's very new. I've tried over here only. So in the north, I've never tried curd rice earlier. It's very new, but okay.
It just feels good in my stomach.
Ye bhi healthy. Okay. Next, solo grind or team energy? What do you prefer?
Solo grind. I hate to say it, but solo grind. Me being a runner, I just love to go solo.
We love solo sports, even though we nailed it at Grow. Strength or flexibility?
Flexibility. Considering my sport, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I would love to be more flexible.
All right, now get dumped or do the dumping. You wanna ditch someone, or you would be okay with getting dumped?
I would be okay with getting dumped. I would never dump someone because I'll feel bad for
Oh
doing
my
that. I take it to my
god!
heart.
Look at you being such a charming in front of the camera, huh?
No.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. All
Mm.
right. For you, what would you prefer? A red flag or a walking cringy partner? Walking ick or a cringy partner?
Okay, I didn't
Red
understand the
flag
question.
or a cringy partner?
What's a red flag? Oh yeah, I'm sorry if I'm the only one.
Okay, so this is all right. Okay, it
Mm.
it would take us another episode to describe that. Red flags are the all right. I can't really describe that,
Okay.
but are the biggest no
Okay,
no
you're
factor.
asking for the partner.
Yeah, for the partner.
Oh, okay.
Like
Mhm.
a biggest no. There are some negotiables which we can't.
Okay. You're asking if I would prefer like a red flag partner
Or a cringy partner.
or a cringy partner. Okay. I'll go with the cringy partner because I wouldn't stay with someone uh, you know doesn't go. I mean, whom I give a red flag to.
Okay.
Uh,
No, not you are giving a red flag. Acha, yeah, but if that person is, but sometimes we can adjust with the red flag also, na? It depends sometimes.
I would rather adjust with cringe
Cringe.
than adjusting with red flag.
It will be too much of hassle.
Yeah.
All the effort you have put in so many years, it can, destroy everything in few
Yeah.
seconds. My God.
Yeah.
Good choice. All right. What would you like to be if you have only two options? Stalker or a full psycho moron?
Oh, what's full psycho mode on?
Stalker is a first degree of
I
psycho
know.
mode.
Oh, stalker is the first degree of psycho mode.
Yeah, and psycho mode is like a complete psycho, like.
Oh, is there an option called no?
No, you
I
have to
mean-
choose a stalker or a full psycho mode.
I'll go with stalker.
Yeah, I feel
It's a safe choice.
romanticizes a bit, though it could become good. Alright, I'm out of questions now.
Oh.
You did great. Oh,
Thank you. It was really fun.
thank you. Like this, if you wanna say something, any messages, any last words you have.
No last words. Just keep grinding. Check out 365 Run Club.
Yeah.
Come join us. Come run with us. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. 3,
6,
6,
5.
5.
Goodbye.
Thank you so much.